Vince McMahon literally trolled everybody. The biggest news story, without a doubt, probably in this entire year, probably for the last 10 years in professional wrestling, has been breaking the last 2 days. But this is things you might have missed. And before we get started, please make sure you've hit the like button on the video. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. So as I said, the biggest news story in professional wrestling, maybe of the last decade, is today Vince McMahon stepped down as CEO of WWE. There is an interim CEO, which is his daughter Stephanie. This has been over every media website and television media that you can imagine. Vince came out at the start of Smackdown, and this takes grapefruits because anything could have happened. He literally walked to the ring. He trolled everyone. Everyone's waiting to see what Vince had to say. He spoke about the WWE tagline. Then, now, forever, together. Said, "Welcome to Smackdown." Threw the mic out and left. Oh boy. Twitter was very pissed, let's put it that way. It's important to say that other people named in these accusations is John Laurinaitis and Kevin Dunn. Apparently, John Laurinaitis is not there at Smackdown, and no news on Kevin Dunn. I would assume both of these men will probably lose their jobs in WWE. That's just an assumption and my theory on what I've read and what I've seen regarding news. I think they're going to pretty much be the fall guys for Vince McMahon. As I said, Twitter was pissed about Vince. You can understand why. But honestly, WWE didn't lie to us. They said Mr. McMahon will appear on SmackDown tonight. And Mr. McMahon, in character, appeared on SmackDown tonight. It's just weird to see Vince shaking hands with the WWE Universe. A massive smile on his face amidst this whole scandal. Now, if you remember Vince on the Pat McAfee show, he actually said they don't listen to fans online. They listen to the paid audience, the people that attend the shows. And I wonder if that's exactly what Vince McMahon did tonight. He took his grapefruits, went to the ring, and predominantly got cheered. There was some boos, but predominantly it was cheers. And I think this is a way for him to say to the board of directors, I can survive this scandal. And I think that's probably the mindset of Vince McMahon. He can go to the board and say, fans popped, fans didn't care. And I don't know if we do. I don't know what your personal feelings are on this. I'm sure a lot of people are very emotionally feeling different about this. But I think Vince will survive this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. There's no correct or wrong answers. Just let me know your thoughts. Pat McAfee has got new merchandise out on WWE Shop. And this is maybe very important because after the first ever Last Laugh match, which didn't make me laugh at all, Madcap Moss defeated Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin was pissed and he went over to Pat McAfee and talked about him coining the phrase bum-ass Corbin. And of course he didn't call Pat McAfee out, but in typical WWE fashion, is this them setting up a feud between Corbin and Pat McAfee? I think they might be, and I'm okay with it. I mean, you got Summerslam coming up. That's usually when you might get a celebrity wrestling. Pat McAfee does fit that build. We know he can go, so I think it might be. Of course, Pat making the crowd laugh Corbin off was quite funny. I hope this was the end of the feud of Madcap and Corbin because I think Madcap needs more, to be honest. So hopefully that's the end of that. But Pat versus Corbin, sign me up. But jokes aside, Brock Lesnar is back in WWE, confronting a victorious Roman Reigns. Oh my God, they're going to do it again, is the initial reaction. But then you remember Randy Orton is currently injured, and it kind of does explain why. This is better than what people were thinking. People were wondering if it would be Goldberg. No, it's going to be Brock. And I'm okay with that, honestly. It is what it is. Obviously, this is a plan because Riddle obviously just faced Roman. He can't face him again at SummerSlam per the storyline. And with Randy out, you had to turn to somebody. And it's Brock Lesnar. To be honest, I popped. And I love the fact the dirt sheets didn't ruin it. Really cool. The match between Roman and Riddle was amazing. Really 5-star match. The crowd are into it. Riddle's facial expressions were literally perfection during the match. Of course, someone sent these to me saying, are you going to include these in things you might have missed? Of course. And of course, it did lead Roman victorious. It does look like now Roman Brock Summerslam. And that is absolutely fine. As I mentioned, now Riddle can no longer challenge for the World Championship while Roman is the champion. When he's not the champion, he can. And as I alluded to, Randy Orton, the rumour is he's out of WWE until at least 2023. That's crazy. Let me know your thoughts if you miss Randy Orton in the comment section down below. So the Street Profits are on SmackDown this week because, of course, the brand split doesn't exist anymore. But, of course, they were there to promote the Money in the Bank match where they will be facing the Usos for unified tag titles. That match made official on Twitter earlier on today, if you missed it. And, of course, talking of Money in the Bank, we do have the Drew McIntyre Sheamus conclusion. And it was typical WWE laziness, yet both of you are just in. Why? Make them wrestle again? Oh, come on, WWE. We also did get Raquel qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, that now brings Raquel, Alexa, Liv, and Lacey Evans all in that match. Should be a good women's match, shaping up to be anyway. And I really want to say, I really like the fact they put Lacey Evans on commentary. She's still freshly back, and you don't want fans to forget about her. This is how you make them remember when she hasn't got a match. And I really like the fact they did that. We did a video the other day, obviously, Sasha Banks being released from WWE. I do trust Raj Giri, and that's why I made the video at the time. A lot of you were critical of the fact we made it early. Honestly, other people did for this specific reason. WrestleVotes confirming today Sasha Banks has been released. That is the belief backstage. Although it's not been confirmed, Sean Ross Sapp said that there's no official statement from either side yet, but the belief backstage is she has been released. The Viking Raiders will be back on SmackDown next week. We got the promo package last week, and this week we got it confirmed that they're coming back next week. Be interesting to see if any changes are made to the Viking Raiders after their short run in NXT. And don't forget, Elias returns to Monday Night Raw on Monday Night Raw. But don't forget as well, we did do a video Tuesday, and I've got to say a massive thank you to you guys, because that video exceeded all my expectations. 25,000 views already. That's insane. So massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports the channel, watches the videos, enjoys the videos, likes the videos, because it really does help. So again, thank you. Good video. Go watch it. But of course then, no, we didn't find out a damn thing from Max Dupree on SmackDown. I don't know. Just don't do a Veer Mahan thing here. Either do it or don't do it, WWE. And we also had, oh boy, Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser, of course, talking about the Intercontinental Championship. And I really like some of the words they used here. Sacred. He holds the IC Championship sacred. That was cool. But he also mentioned the fact that no American will ever hold the IC Championship again. Now, that means they're going to build up a big American babyface to finally take the title off of Gunther, and I'm okay with that. It's typical WWE booking. Who do you think that's going to be? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I have to give SmackDown a very respectable 9 out of 10 tonight. We got the big surprise return, Roman's World Championship match. It was a fun show. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on those notifications. You'll never miss another upload. Make sure you've liked the video, share the video so your friends can find it, and I'll see you next time. Peace!